What's going on, guys? What's going on, Type Squad? What's going on, everybody? So, Joel Embiid will be out for the rest of the season. For the rest of the season with an injury. Embiid will be out for the rest of the season with an injury. And I hope he comes back 100% better. And with his injury, it seems like the 76ers can make the play-in tournament. And let me get the elephant in the room. They can make the play-in tournament, but if Embiid is 100% better by the playoffs, which I hope he is, if he's 100% better by the playoffs, which I hope he is, if he's 100% better by the playoffs, which I hope he is, the 76ers can win a championship. That championship window is still open for the championship window is still open for the 76ers, in my opinion. That championship window is still open. But when you have Embiid out for the rest of the season, we don't know when Embiid's coming back. But he was out against the he was out against the Golden State Warriors. He did not play against the Golden State Warriors. He did not play against the Golden State Warriors. He's one of the best centers since Shaq. Like, you can put Shaq in that conversation of centers. You can put Embiid in that conversation of centers. You can put Karl Anthony Towns, Kareem, Wilt Chamberlain, all of those guys in the greatest centers of all time. But when you lose, let me get the elephant in the room. When you lose a guy like Embiid that is out probably for the rest of the season, you have to ask yourself, how are you going to win games? You have Paul George, you have Maxey, but you gave Joel Embiid a new contract. You gave Tyrese Maxey a new contract. You signed Paul George in the offseason. Like, at the time, I thought this was a championship team. At the time, I thought this was a playoff team, a championship team. But now, let me get the elephant out of the room. It's a play-in team, or just they're not going to make the playoffs. That's what it seems like right now. It just seems like the 76ers aren't going to make the playoffs because you can't keep Embiid healthy. Paul George is one of your main guys now. And he scored 2 points in a game. And let me get to that. Paul George is a Hall of Fame player. And I know I'm getting off topic. Paul George is a Hall of Fame player. But it's okay to score 2 points in a game. But back to Embiid. He has a gold medal with Team USA. He has a MVP. I think with Embiid out, this is probably something that the 76ers need to look at. Like, how are you going to keep Embiid healthy? And how are you going to keep Paul George how is Maxey and Paul George going to play together? And how is Embiid going to play together with them? Because that's a big free that you have. But I don't see the Sixers right now. They're either a playing team or a draft, or like they have like a top 5, top 6 draft pick right now. They're either going to make the playoffs, the play in, or not make the. Let me get the elephant in the room. The Sixers are either going to make the playoffs, play in, or not make the playoffs at all. That's how I'm looking at it. The Sixers have a good team. They have they have they have a good team. They have to figure it out. But guys, sub if you're new and never give up your dreams. And I hope all of you guys are safe out there. And stay blessed, everybody. And peace.